Hi, I'm Kate, and today I'm going to show you how to make an easy-to-sew mug cozy. Welcome to the Sallie Tomato YouTube channel. If you're new to sewing or like sewing useful, beginner-friendly projects, hit the notification and subscribe buttons to stay up to date on our latest patterns. Mug cozies are a fun way to keep a hot beverage warm, decorate a mug, and reflect your personal style. This free pattern is easy to sew and gives you options to create your own signature fabric combinations for your mug cozy. Whether you use the mug cozy wrapped around your morning coffee or tea, or to decorate your mug that holds all your writing tools, every mug can look amazing. In this tutorial, I'll share a few tips for custom sizing the mug cozy, and you'll learn how to create the simple wrap, adding an easy magnetic snap closure. The finished size fits a round mug with a 10.5 inch outside circumference, and we do find that this mug cozy fits a mug with straight sides best. This pattern was designed by Renee Kapitansky. She wanted this mug accessory to be easy to make, with space to add surface embellishments such as machine embroidery, and offer the opportunity to use a variety of fabrics for your creative expression. Before we get started, be sure you have a pattern. See the description below this video and follow the link to access the pattern information. All the supplies you need are listed on the first page of the pattern. This pattern is suitable for non-woven fabrics such as faux leather, cork fabric, or microsuede because there are raw edges. Be sure to measure your mug prior to cutting to ensure pattern fit and sufficient fabric. Once you decide on your fabrics, gather your pattern and supplies, cut out your pieces according to the pattern, and let's begin. And let's just take a minute to review some of the fabrics. If you have scrap fabrics, that works beautifully for this small project. But if you have a larger cut of fabric, like a 1/4 yard, you'll be able to get more than one cozy out of a 1/4 yard of fabric. Here's just a sampling of a few different fabrics. I have a solid cork fabric, a printed fun cork fabric, and then the fabric that we'll be using in the tutorial, our classic legacy faux leather. And also, this is optional, adding a little bit of fusible interfacing. We recommend the fusible interfacing if you're using a lighter weight fabric, maybe such as the cork. I will add the interfacing to the sample that I'll be sewing on the tutorial, just so you can see how it's added. Again, if you have just an 1/8 yard of fusible interfacing, you should be able to get at least 2 mugs made out of that amount of interfacing. I'm going to be using a 1/2 inch magnetic snap as the closure for the mug cozy. Before we get started, make sure you measure around the mug that you're going to be creating the cozy for. I'm going to be using this taller mug. Again, you'll notice both mugs have straight sides that will make the fitting of the mug cozy very easy. To check the outer circumference or distance around your mug, use a tape measure to measure around the outer portion of the mug. You'll see this measures very close to 10.5, so the pattern has already been designed to fit this particular mug, but I will show you how to fit for a different size mug. Again, begin by measuring that outer distance or circumference of the mug. This is about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches larger. So we will make a change in the pattern as we tape the pattern pieces together. Here I have our 2 pattern pieces. For the mug that Renee used, we'll use the pattern just as it is. I'll match up the letters and the center line, can tape this in place, and we'll then be able to use this pattern. I showed you how to measure the larger mug, the Sallie Tomato mug, and that is easy to use a scrap piece of paper Then you'll tape one half of the pattern in place on that scrap piece of paper. And then the difference was about an inch, inch and a quarter. And you may find it helpful actually to draw a straight line in line with the bottom edge of the first pattern piece. Then measure that distance of an inch and a quarter, or if for your particular mug, if it's an inch and a half difference, position the second half of the pattern that distance away and tape it in place. Then simply trim the excess paper away from the top and bottom edge of your new little mug cozy pattern. If you noticed, the larger Sallie Tomato mug is shorter, so you can easily trim the equal amount off of the top and bottom edges of the pattern piece to custom fit for a shorter, or even add for a taller mug. Using your pattern piece for the mug cozy, cut out 2 pieces of piece A. This will be for the front and underside of the cozy. I'm going to pull one piece aside and then show you the next step, which you would do for both pieces. Using your pattern, place that on the wrong side of your cutout mug cozy piece, and then mark where the snap placement is indicated. You'll repeat that on your second mug cozy piece, and then we're going to fuse the interfacing. All right, the interfacing has been cut following the pattern instructions, and it should be about a ½ inch shorter than the length of the mug cozy, and then a ¼ inch narrower on each long edge, so that the interfacing will be enclosed in the mug cozy. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for fusing the interfacing in place. Just be aware that some faux leather fabrics and even cork fabrics are better when you use very low heat. You don't want to damage the fabric using a very hot iron. All right, now we're going to install the magnetic snap, and each piece will have one half of the magnetic snap. Here you can see I've already marked for the placement using the little washer. Just mark the slots. Now with a seam ripper, I can just cut a tiny little slot at the 2 outer markings. And we do have helpful tutorial videos on our YouTube channel that you can refer to. Then insert from the right side, add the magnetic snap. And then we're ready to add the washer. If you feel that the washer is a little rough or has rough edges, you can certainly add just a small square of a lightweight interfacing or a very lightweight stabilizer. Just a small square. It'll stay out of the stitching area, but it will help cushion that washer. I like to use a little screwdriver just to help bend the washer prongs over. It's a little bit easier on my fingers. And the Sallie Tomato mini screwdriver set has nice flat sides. I have each magnet half installed in one of the 2 pieces. I'm going to add double-sided basting tape to one half of the cozy. You could certainly use basting spray or simply layer and then use sewing clips. If you find your basting tape does not release the paper right away, try rubbing it a little longer with your fingers. Sometimes the warmth of your finger will help that paper pull away a little bit easier. Now I'm going to turn one of the mug cozy pieces right side up, but also flip end to end. That way there's a magnetic snap at opposite ends of the mug cozy. Align all the edges. Add sewing clips if you wish, all along the outer edge. I'll add just a few here. Or you could even add a Sew Tights magnet. That will hold all the layers in place. Let's go to the machine. At the machine, we're going to top stitch an 1/8 inch away from all the raw edges. Be aware that the magnetic snaps may stick to the metal parts on your sewing machine bed. So I'm trying to lift up the magnetic area as I sew around. A little back stitch at the beginning and the end, and we're finished. You could certainly finish off any raw edges of your mug cozy with edge coat. It gives a beautiful contrast if you'd like, or you can custom mix your edge coat colors to coordinate right with a solid fabric or even a print. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make your mug cozy. Let us know in the comments if you have any other questions or suggestions for this pattern. Please share and show off your photos of your completed project. We'd love to see your style. Use the hashtag SallieTomato and Mug Cozy Pattern on social media so we can see it. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll check out the rest of our pattern line for more projects to inspire you to create confidently.